There's a long list of candidates. What distinguishes you from the others?
I have a passion for volunteerism, and I do know that this is not a volunteer position, but I have that heart of somebody who is passionate about making change and making positive change. So I think what I bring here is just the desire to make improvements to the city that we live in, give back to the community that we live in. Really, I think that's probably one of the things that I stand out for.
Now, what do you think the biggest issue facing Lloydminster is right now, and if elected, what would you do to try and tackle it?
Well, I think there's a few issues within Lloydminster, but there's two things that I'm going to take to task for myself, and one would be for youth, and another is for the elderly. So you want me to talk about one? I'll talk in particular about the elderly, the housing for the elderly, the care that is needed as someone ages. I think that the facilities in Lloydminster to house the aging population is a concern. I've been following the group called the Concerned Citizens for Seniors group, and I haven't made it to one of their meetings yet, but I've been following their activity, and I'm really encouraged by what they're doing, and their attempts to try to revitalize the old Dr. Cook building. It's quite a task for them. They've met with several department heads and whatnot. That's something that I would support. I would support that group, and in municipal government I would be doing what I can to help support them in bringing the goals that they're working towards to fruition.
So you'd try to tackle it just by being an advocate and being a voice for them?
Absolutely, yep.
Okay, and so what are your thoughts on Mayor Jeff Mulligan and him being acclaimed for a second term?
I think that's a super thing. I think he's done a great job over the last 3 years. I think he is driven with passion, and he really believes in the things he's trying to accomplish. I think he's set a good foundation for things to come.
Awesome. And so what will you bring to municipal politics, and what do you know about the way that council works right now, and how do you think you would improve it? Or what would you bring to it?
A fresh perspective. I think that's probably what a lot of candidates are saying, a fresh perspective. But I think that's maybe what we do need. I think we've had some of the same group running for a few years, and I think they've all done a great job as well. They've done what they're supposed to do, in the time that they've been there. But bringing in a woman or two women or however many that are voted in is going to bring a new, fresh perspective to the goings-on of council.